everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you guys here with me today. So today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about my one true love. Alright, let's just nip this in the bud right now. I swear whenever I talk about an ex, you guys only think of one person, and you swear I've only had one ex-boyfriend my whole life. If that were only true. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about a story that happened to me, and it's kind of, I want to say it kind of like stuck with me throughout all these years, and it's something that I've always held in the back of my mind. I was in a relationship when I was 17 years old. We almost got engaged. Our families were super close. We used to take like family vacations together, like his family, my family. We were like the it couple, like Brad and Angelina Jolie, even though they're not together, so it's probably not the best example. But you know what I mean. I feel like this is something that a lot of people talk to me about and ask me about. I get asked every single day about how to get over relationships or being cheated on and this and that, which brings me here today. So, what had happened was, let me tell you what had happened. Basically, there was a rumor going around that I had hooked up with someone or that I had kissed someone or something like that while I was with him, which was absolutely not true. I remember exactly that night, what had happened in detail, step by step, every hour of that night. So I was at a friend's house. It was a guy and his brother was there, and there was two other girls there that I had no idea who they were. But it seemed hurtful. I was doing my own thing, whatever. A couple weeks go by. I end up flying to Jamaica with my family for family vacation. Everything was going fine and everything was going great. I remember my boyfriend calling me at the time. He called me, I think, one time while I was in Jamaica, and I remember my mom telling me, if you answer the phone, we're going to get charged roaming fees, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't answer. We were leaving the next day, so I was like, all right, fine, I'll just wait to talk to him until I get home. I get home. He comes and greets me. He picks up my whole family. He's so excited to see me. I remember he picks me up. He twirls me around. I mean, like, I'm telling you, we had, like, the dream relationship, the couple that you, like, would see together all the time. Like, everybody knew us together. Another couple weeks go by. I end up going to a party. So as I'm at this party, I get a phone call from a friend that I went to high school with who doesn't even live here anymore. That's the crazy part, because if she wouldn't have come, I probably would have never found out. So my friend calls me and she tells me, I have something really important to tell you. Like, are you busy? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, go ahead, whatever. I had no idea what was coming next. She goes out to dinner with a friend, and her friend is telling her about this girl that just started dating this new guy. And so the friend was like, oh my God, so how is he? What is he? She started telling him his ethnicity. He plays basketball. He does this, he does that. He's so handsome. My friend was like, wow, that sounds a lot like Lycette's boyfriend. But let me just ask one question, because then I'll be sure to know that if that was him or not. My ex used to drive a like Scion XB, so it was like a box car, and everybody knew that he had that car because he was like really the only person that had it out of all the group of people that we knew. So she asked what kind of car he had, and she goes, oh, I don't know if he has that car. He just bought a motorcycle. I know that for sure. So my friend's telling me, she goes, I don't know if this is your boyfriend, but I'm just calling because it's raising red flags, and I just want to make sure that this is not your boyfriend. She said that he just bought a motorcycle, and I literally, my heart just dropped, because my boyfriend had just bought a motorcycle like 2 weeks before this. I kid you not, I have never been more dramatic in my life. Mind you guys, this was my first like real boyfriend, okay? I dropped to my knees. I was sobbing so badly that I couldn't even go back inside of this party. I literally was just in tears, like moquitos coming out of my nose. I was like like hyperventilating, and it was the most heartbreaking feeling I've ever had in my life. So since I couldn't go back into the party, I told my friend I was with, I was like, I just have to go home. I cannot believe this is happening to me. I never thought he would do this to me, and blah, 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 blah. So I finally drive my little ass home. I'm like, skirt, skirt. Drive up to my house, and who do you think is there waiting for me in front of my door? Don't worry, I'll wait. Yep, you got it right. He was sitting in front of my house on his motorcycle waiting for me to get home. He was so mad because I didn't answer any of his phone calls for the last like hour, especially after like I found out what happened. I didn't want to talk to him. So meanwhile, he has no idea that I know that he cheated on me. So I get out of my car and I open my garage, and he's like trying to follow me in. You know how like girls get, I'm like, get out of here! I can't believe you! You don't leave! And he's like, what's going on? What do you mean? What are you talking about? And I was like, you know what you did. And he's like trying to play dumb, of course. Don't they all? I end up saying one thing to him. I'm gonna make up a name because I don't want to tell you guys the real name, because then, you know, what if they watch this video or something? And I said, let me ask you one question. Who is Brittany? And he's like, right away, like all the stuff that he was trying to do and hold me and kiss me and grab me and tell me what's wrong, he goes,
what do you mean? Brittany who? What Brittany? I don't know Brittany.
Swore up and down he didn't know who this girl Brittany was. And I said, so, look at me in my face, look to me in my eye, and tell me that you don't know who a girl named Brittany is. And he goes,
oh, you mean my friend Brittany?
So now all of a sudden you got a friend named Brittany after you just swore up and down, jumped up and down like crazy trying to make me believe you didn't know who Brittany was? Come on. He started bawling, crying. I don't know why you guys do this. If you cheated on me, why are you crying? And he was like, so this is what happened. I went to a party and I had just heard that you cheated on me. He's like, I called you, you didn't answer, and all I wanted to do was drink my life away because I was so sad. I was so drunk that I ended up sleeping with this girl named Brittany. That's it? That's all you got? So you got drunk and you slept with a girl named Brittany. You were so drunk that you didn't know you were pulling down your pants, pulling down your underwear, and taking your thing out and putting it inside somebody else. You were that drunk that you didn't remember any of that as it was happening. But you remembered the next morning when you woke up that you cheated on me. I got it. Oh, no wonder. It makes so much sense. Okay. I was literally just like in shock. I was like, you didn't even know for sure that I cheated on you. You just heard from some girls. I said, clearly you got some other issues because you wouldn't have done this if you truly trusted me and if you weren't already trying to seek out and look for other people. So this was already like 3 years into our relationship. So I ended up breaking up with him. And let me just tell you, that was like a worst breakup. He ended up trying to be friends with all my friends. I remember the first guy I dated after him, he ended up jumping him at a Buffalo Wild Wings. It got really nasty after that, but ever since then, I always had this in the back of my mind. Every relationship after that, I was like, wow, like, I'm not going to be cheated on. So I'm going to be the one to leave. Like, I'm always going to be the one to leave a relationship before they break up with me because I had so much trust in this person and I never in a million years, I used to tell my friends, like, he would never cheat on me. Like, I know him, he would never do that to me. And he did, you know what I mean? So honestly, there's always another woman that's going to want your man. So just be aware. I wanted to tell you that to tell you this. I get blown up every day about girls and guys that feel insecure about their relationships, or they feel like they're not being appreciated, or they feel like their man's cheating on them, or they feel like after 3-4 years and having kids, their significant other isn't treating them the same or doesn't give them the same attention. I'm letting you guys know now, I know it's a lot easier said than done, but don't give anybody else the power to control your happiness, or else your whole life is going to be revolved around what that person's doing, where they're at, who they're with, where they're going. And you don't want to live like that. If you're in a relationship and you're not happy with that person, you have to communicate. A lot of times I feel like I've helped you guys through these times. First question I ask you is, have you told them how you feel? And sometimes you guys say yes, sometimes you guys say no because you're scared that they're going to leave you. So what are you holding on to? You're holding on to what? A man that's going to be scared if you speak up on how you feel? Like, I just don't get it. So anyways, what I'm going to say is, after that relationship, it really put me in a vulnerable position in every other relationship I was in after that. Up until my last relationship, I always felt like I had to run. Like, I always felt like if something went wrong, I was the first person to run out because I didn't want to be broken up with, or I didn't want them to go out and cheat on me again. So before that could happen, I would just break it off or I would disappear. And now I can say that I finally found the true happiness within myself, that I don't need a man to make me happy. Like, yes, of course I could be happy with someone, but I'm also happy being alone and being by myself as well. It does take a lot of strength to feel that way. Because a lot of times we put our all into a relationship. I am one of those people. Like, even right now, I'm in a relationship that I could not be happier being in. I have the best boyfriend ever. He's amazing. He makes me feel like I've never felt in any relationship before. But at the same time, God forbid, if it doesn't work out, I still know who I am without him. Like, I still know that I was happy without him. I'm just happier with him now, if that makes any sense. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know, just keep yourselves busy. Find something that makes you happy, and try not to put all of your happiness into that one person. Find true happiness within yourself, and I guarantee you guys, you'll feel so much better. So even if I can help 1 or 2 people from posting this video, I hope I could do more than just sit here and talk to you guys, and I'm actually like helping you guys either cope through something or get through something. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. You guys already know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until my next video, I will see you guys soon. Bye.